Hello everybody. Those of you who saw my... Sorry, I'm talking very quickly because I need to run almost directly after this. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have time to even publish this, but I need to leave. For those of you who didn't see my last video, basically I was looking at finding an optimal route for collecting all the heart flags in Avant Gardens, and basically I've done it. So you spawn in here, run around the back, collect the flag here. Oh god, this is laggy. Yeah, I'm using a character with light and run ability because there are parts of this that I know I won't be able to complete given my lag. So you want to be coming into this having a full bar of imagination obtained on the Venture Explorer. I'm actually going to take this off for now. Yeah, run over here. Of course, one of the main challenges with this, other than the actual parkour involved, is just staying alive, because you've only got 4 health until you complete this challenge, at which point you do then get 5 quite nicely. Okay, continue around. I haven't optimized the exact path to take on large open areas because the Romans got it pretty right. It's a straight line most of the time. There are occasional times when it is worth deviating from the optimal straight line path because you can get a slide out of it. And yeah, sliding, I don't know the precise way this physics works. Okay, there's a heart flag here I'd be getting right now. I don't know exactly how the physics works within the physics engine, but basically on surfaces that are steep enough you can get a slide out of them, and that can increase your velocity. Okay, so coming up to the next section, to clarify, I am doing this with speed boost. Coming up to the next section, we're going around. There's a spiderling that would spawn there if I went too close, so I'm not going too close. Come up, our next flag is found up on the top of this thing. And then run along. You may want to pick up some sort of power-ups for the journey in here, because these are pretty good for power-up places. I don't know if your spiderling's got a hit or 2 off on you. The smash balls in here are brilliant for power-ups. Okay, we continue through here. I'll be able to get a much better running jump than you on this bit because I've got dev stuff, but running jump up here. Move along this section, which you can do better than me because actually speed's not an advantage here. Because you've got to do successive jumps. Those you could optimise yourself quite heavily. It might be better to go up that path to the right I just took. I don't know if the ambience is working. I showed in my previous video, no, I should show it here, but I really don't know how it will work with speed, and also I can take that bounce so I can avoid it. Okay, so moving on, you can get up this section by running into this corner, and for those of you who don't believe that it's possible, or that I'm only doing it with speed boost, I did it on my other character. Okay, I got close enough to show you that it's possible. You saw me standing on top of that. All you need to do is that is a stable block. You double jump again, and not what I wanted to pick up. Double jump again, and that gets you up past this ledge without having completed any of the missions. The point of this is you don't need any missions to complete it, because if you had to follow through the mission chain to get somewhere in particular, that would take a lot of time. Okay, this next section I optimised loads. Basically how to take the fastest routes. There's still something of a choice to be made between going this way and going to the left. I think actually going to the left is probably slightly better, although I haven't timed it. Solely because you are coming at this jump from this direction, which makes it easier. I'm not going to pretend like I can necessarily make it. Oh, I can though. I mean, that's the advantage of speed boost. Then you climb up the steps, which I'm too lazy to do. Get up here, you run along here, standard speed run trick. For those of you who haven't seen it, watch my previous videos on the monument to speedrun. Go up here. Where are we trying to go first? We're trying to get to the platform first. That's what I like to say anyway. So we run along rib cage, run along his arm, and then jump into this hand section. Then from here you can double jump, make it to this flag easily. From there, it's a lovely little run down to there. Remember, you can actually start quick building a little earlier then I think when you land and it just pulls you to the ground, it's a very marginal gain, but it is a gain. This isn't, of course, the servers. Okay, so the servers been acting up today. Or it's that on my computer. I can't actually tell which it is. But okay, so you take the elevator up here. I'm quite glad I used this. I'll reset the server again after this. I did, for those of you who saw my last video, and know that I had problems with it then, I reset and it was fine. So you run along the arm there. Maybe I did consider officially adding like running across here and jumping to it, but I don't think that's what's better. So you can then drop down here, collect the imagination brick. Don't do what I just did. Actually, no, you need to get the imagination brick anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. From here, you run along this section to get up a little higher. Smash this. Get in here. Then pull out the sort of. I think the rest of this is pretty much standard OG uni speedrun. So you can see videos of, I believe, Zyphos here pulling this off particularly nicely. Apologies to those of you who aren't Zyphos here. This is just what I remember. From there, jump to here, which would actually probably have been easier to demonstrate without this. From there, jump to here, and then from here you can make a running jump. Even with a jetpack, I managed to muck that up. Generally don't know how. From there you can make a running jump onto this, at which point you can run, jump, parkour. Go here, make your final jump, collect that in midair, and that's when the timer ends. The only imagination you need in this entire thing is enough to go up that elevator, and I don't think you need. No, you don't need to break any smashables for this entire thing. So basically, you just need to conserve that 6 imagination you start with, because you need exactly 6 imagination to go up that elevator. That's me done because I need to do a really quick video. For those of you who haven't seen these before, subscribe to developer channels because the developers are great people. Without them, I couldn't be doing this. I'll link those in the description, and I've been introduced by.